Hey there, it's Nicole Lewis-Keeber, founder of Nicole Lewis-Keeber Coaching, therapist, coach, mindset expert. And I am here really quickly because I actually need to leave. I got like 10 minutes before I need to leave to go to the country club for a women in business connection group that I facilitate. But I wanted to do this on Thursday, and this is my moment to do this. So I wanted to talk to you about um, I'm doing this series of Facebook Lives on like what if. I call it kind of the what if series. You know, the lies that we tell ourselves as entrepreneurs to, kind of enable abusive behavior in our business and enable and make excuses for other people's behavior in their business. It's not quite as empowering as it could be. And so last time we talked about, what if they're just a workaholic? And what if that's actually not true? What if there's something else going on there? And today what I wanted to touch on is, there's a lot of personality profiles out there and people label themselves really quickly. And I do believe that we are born a certain way, but I believe that nurture is very, very important. In fact, when I was at the Wisdom 2.0 conference, a speaker, and I can't remember her name, but she was a pediatrician, and I can go back and pop a link in the comment of who she is, was talking about the impact of nurture over nature when it comes to childhood adversity, traumatic events, and how we can actually nurture and love people back into, having stronger self-worth and stronger neural pathways, all that good stuff. So I'll put her in the link. But my point is about all this is that when people say they see someone who's really driven and then working themselves silly, they don't have time for other things, or things don't ever seem quite enough for them, that we excuse it. And people will just say, well, they're just a type A. They're just driven. They're just a type A. Well, that may be true. In some circumstances, that person may just be type A and challenges are fun for them. And if they're not working, doing it, they're not challenged and they don't feel alive. There's a segment of the population that is true. But what if this forward-facing type A person is actually not a type A personality? What if, they were the target of ongoing criticism, while growing up, and they have never felt like enough, and they never did enough, and they're trying to prove their worth through their business. Because remember, our baggage does not stop at the door when we start a business, people. It doesn't. We bring our stuff with us into our business. Everything we want to prove, everything we want to feel, all the I'll show yous, all that stuff comes with us in our business. So what if this type A personality person is actually not type A? What if there's some other personality type and they have been, their adverse circumstances and those traumatic events have actually created this forward-facing looking type A personality because they're trying to prove something. Because they were never enough, they never feel like they're enough, and so they're constantly striving but never arriving. So I just wanted to put this out here. So I want you to think about, do you see yourself in this comments? Do you people call you type A but you don't really feel like it? Do you ever feel like that, no matter what you do, it doesn't feel like enough? Are you constantly feeling like you could do more in your business and nothing ever satisfies you, and you're feeling as if, that the line that keeps getting moved and keeps getting moved? Think about that and start to question, really, are you type A, or or is there something else that you're trying to prove through your business? And when we look at other people who are obviously disempowering themselves in their business by working too much and not saying no and working with people that they shouldn't be working with, ask yourself, don't just brush it off as them being type A. Start to pay attention, what's going on for them. So, because we enable that behavior and we actually cheer on that driven type A relentless behavior. And so we are culpable in that. So it is okay to say to someone, take a breath, enjoy this moment, this thing that you just achieved before you move on to the next thing, which is what we're really prone to do. So if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to put them in the comments now. If you are here on the replay, I would love to hear what your thoughts are about this. Any comments or questions are great. If you see yourself in this and you are wanting to reach out to me and not post any comments, I completely understand that. So just feel free to send me a message. And if this is something that you're beginning to wonder about and you want to learn a little bit more about, feel free to contact me and fill out an application for a call with me. so that we can talk about what kind of relationship you have with your business and with yourself in your business, and see if we can find a way for you to empower yourself a little bit more each and every day through your systems, through your employees, through your services. If this is resonating with you and you want to share, feel free to share. I would love the shares, likes, comments. All are really appreciated. I thank you. Happy International Women's Day. If you're watching this on the replay, this is International Women's Day. And I get to spend it with a day today with an amazing group of women all day as we celebrate each other. So happy International Women's Day to you. Go celebrate another woman. Give her props. Give her a break. Tell her to breathe and that she's loved and honored and valued. Hope you have a good day. See you later.